KOTOR continues, and with it, dialogue. I'm pretty sure Karf and Bastila are set until stuff other happens. He just wants to find his son.
Talk about what?
Yep.
How can I help?
Bastila's fine.
Can I?
Does Johanny have something?
How may I be of
Wanna talk?
What is it?
What happened after your father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Terrace. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
What did you do for her?
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Terrace.
And they captured you?
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And they freed you?
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But
Not
the
for very
Jedi
long.
soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
So what did you do?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
You became a Jedi.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you, but for now, let us keep on the task at hand. How may I be of...
Anything else?
What if...
Nope. T3, you just never have anything, right? You make programming spikes and that's it. Zalbar, you want to talk? Have anything more to say about yourself? Nope. Just stuff we've already seen. Hey Jolie, you haven't exposited at me yet.
Got something on.
Why'd you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship. I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
But no, seriously though, tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
The last part too?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vix was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Did you travel with that man?
I did. Just because someone has the Force swirling about them doesn't always mean they have a great destiny. But it doesn't hurt to check it out. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Is there a hidden meaning to this story?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
So why didn't you leave?
Well, he had a much better food dispenser than you do. That and the fact that even I wasn't an altogether impatient twit. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Go on.
Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Yeah. Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too, or this could have just been gurgling noises. Oh, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
How can you be even sure that Andor was responsible?
What, are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo! Got something on...
Can you make a healing kit?
How many could you pop? Ask...
I need far more than I have. Alright, you'll have more later. You're doing that wise person thing to me. Anything new, Candace?
Yeah, what are you...
Negative. HK. Well, between sessions I got a new belt. And also fought some things like ad infinitum. The desert raid things kinda sorta respawn. And their skulls are worth money. So I did that. Not that it really made that much of a difference. HK.
Statement.
Fix.
Affirmative.
Get started.
Statement. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Access complete. I have accessed information on my owner prior to the Senator, Master. Most unexpected.
What now?
Answer. It appears that previous to my ownership by the Senator, I was the property of one Bochaba the Hutt on the planet Slaheron.
And what gruesome fate awaited him?
Objection. That is unfair, Master. While Bochaba may have died gruesomely, I most certainly had nothing to do with it. Well, very little. My memories tell me that, for a time, Bochaba was one of the most feared gangsters on Slaheron. I helped him with this reputation greatly. Over a span of 1 year, I terminated a grand total of 322 sentient meatbags. These contracts made Bochaba very wealthy.
And what happened to stop that?
It was unfortunate but inevitable that eventually Bochaba would overstep his bounds. I had just cleared 2 Hutt households when the exchange retaliated. Statement. I was not even present when my old master was assassinated. I did appreciate the artistry behind his demise upon my return, however.
Why? How was he killed?
Answer. Allow me to say that I have little doubt that residents of that sector were fishing pieces of Bochaba out of their soup for weeks afterward.
Their soup?
At any rate, I quickly shut down upon my master's death. The rival Hutt claimed me along with my master's other possessions. Observation. If that Hutt had only known my true function, he surely would not have sold me to a senator he bribed regularly.
So then you would have preferred to stay on Slaheron?
Observation. It would have suited my character, Master. I have enjoyed my existence since, more or less, so I do not miss it.
Would have been found out eventually.
Observation. No doubt, Master. It would have been a glorious battle to end my existence with. I would prefer that to rusting on a junk heap.
Well, do you remember anything else?
Answer. Negative, Master. There is still more memory that can be restored, however, if you wish to try. As well, I believe I can restore several programs the Hutt installed to improve my performance. Yes, they are now active, contemplative. I wonder how many more dead masters I might have out there. A droid can live for a long time, you know.
He now regens. That's very useful. Can we get another one?
Statement.
Let's do it.
Affirmative. Statement. And now
I got 2.
rewire the last 3 relays. Access complete. I have recovered the last of my deleted memory, Master.
Aww.
Unfortunately, my history is still not complete.
Well, what not? Why not?
Answer. As I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory is still locked within my core. That can only be accessed by the appropriate stimuli, and I have no idea what that stimuli might be, unfortunately. Sadly, it seems my true origins will always be a mystery.
Well, we tried, buddy. You're eager to find them, aren't you?
Query. Wouldn't you be, Master? Here I am, surrounded by all these meat bags, and all I desire is true perfection. Surely there are more droids like me out there. Or is that too much to hope?
Well,
Objection. Oh, fine. Laugh at me, Master. Humiliate your pet droid. Go ahead.
are you sure your core isn't damaged?
Observation. If it was, Master, your restorations will certainly have ensured that the proper stimulus restores my core's functions. Sadly, that could have already happened and we missed it, and my core was too damaged to activate. Oh, woe is me.
Well then, let's just talk about your last owner then.
Correction. That would actually be my first owner, Master. The first I can remember.
Fair enough.
I had completed an assassination in Mandalorian space, though I have no knowledge of what my target was or who sent me. Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not return to wherever I had been sent from. A Mandalorian soldier claimed me as booty, I believe. He repaired me, poorly I might add, and proceeded to use my assassination protocol to raise his rank.
It appears no one could resist using your protocol.
Query. Do you not have enemies that you would desire eliminated, Master? If my protocol still worked, would you not use it?
Only in a team sense. Like, I wouldn't just send you there. That's boring. But, like, I tell you to do things. But, like, technically, no. If I'm gonna take somebody out, I gotta be the one to do it, right?
Statement. If you say so, Master. At any rate, it seems that my Mandalorian owner finally decided to send me against Mandalore himself. My poorest performance, sadly.
Why is that?
Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. He was able to reverse my programming and send me after my own master. It was quite distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, I dispatched the Mandalorian soldier efficiently. Once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market and was sold to the Hutt on Slaheron. My darkest day.
So you killed that master directly.
Statement. So I did. I am not very proud of that, Master. The soldier seemed very startled, I must say.
You are a bit of bad luck, aren't you?
Objection. That is so unfair, Master. Have I not brought you a great deal of satisfaction?
Irrelevant. You don't want to hear the answer to that.
Statement. You are a very harsh master, Master. I like you.
So the Mandalore gotcha, huh?
Statement. With all due respect, Master, he is the leader of the Mandalorians. Perhaps my old master was foolish to send me after him.
Why did he not have more than one dialogue? Walked away for the smallest of moments. You remember anything else?
Answer. There are a few Mandalorian implants that I can activate now. They will improve my performance. Beyond that, Master, there is nothing more I can relate to you. With luck, we will discover the stimulus to unlock my core very soon.
More region and a +2 to Dex.
Statement.
What happens if we try to restore some more memory?
Negatory. I believe that there are no further deleted memories which can be safely retrieved, Master. All earlier memories reside in my core. Those are protected by my safeguards and would be far too dangerous to access. The only way those memories could be obtained is through the proper stimulus, whatever that might be. I am sorry, Master.
It's okay, buddy.
Statement.
Anything else? No. That's all, HK.
As you desire.
I like him too. Hi, Anders.
Yeah, what are you...
Nothing? Okay.
You're...
Mission just tech land for him, and I think we're on Tatooine. Are we on Tatooine? Let's grab these two, because it's possible that the landing bay will have something for Canderous now. Actually, it's possible to have it for a few of these guys. If in fact they have quests. I don't really know. Not exactly done these rounds, or gameplay game, to a perfectionist degree. Yeah, like I said, I killed a bunch of random raids. Because there are a million of them. And they all give a lot of XP. Well, the reason was the skull plate, but still the XP. I have no good solution for making money in this game. You hit things really fucking hard. That's 76. No, I lied. No, I lied about lying. That's 76. That's crazy. Give you more health, but you kinda don't need that. You have dueling, so there's no reason to... whatever there. Just more scoundrel levels. Things I wish I had on my character, but I gotta relent. Here, just get this thing so that you can have better chance to stun things. Actually, since I'm thinking of it, let's ruin the momentum and get everybody leveled up. As is RPG rules. You actually have a lot of powers. But the only one right now is Force Throw. So here, have this, because you don't wear armor. And that makes you good at things. HK, you lovely little murder bot. Those are just high, so screw it, why not? Selection. That's these two. Let's keep these two.
What is it?
Droid doesn't even have a level up. The most boring continues to be boring, who'd have thought? I have no reason to be so mean to him. I just am. Here, get good at throwing lightsabers. This... You can't do anything else. Next. I think that's it, actually. So let's grab... It's... Alright. Zalbar and Mission can go talk with her brother. They have history. They're closely connected. They might care, right? And then I think I might just travel to Dantooine and like just see if anything happens there. Do I have any gaffy sticks?
Greetings again.
No.
Fair.
Okay. Hey, you.
You're back! I knew you'd come through for me. I knew I could count on you. You do have a tech land for me, right?
I do. Have fun.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Torresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons, no more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Torresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to you, Mission. Just wait, you'll see. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Torresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, at least 20 times your investment.
You've already promised me a few thousand.
Hey, don't worry, you'll get your credits as soon as we start mass producing that Torresian ale. I just wanted to know if you were interested in an even bigger payoff.
Only because I have a lot of money. Just take it.
Wise move. I can see you really understand how business works. Now, when you see your chance, you jump it in, huh? That's my motto. I better get started on brewing that ale. Meet me back here later, and I'll have a down payment on what I owe you.
Back to Tatooine. I hate that. You have anything? I don't remember if you ever had anything that's like, I should actually look at this. Just the Mandalorian heavy pistol and a random energy shield. Okay. Your thoughts?
Hey there. I appreciate everything you've done for Griff. You know that, right? I just hope things work out for him this time around. I guess we'll find out when he meets up with us at the Zerka Corp shop. If he's got those credits he promised you, then maybe there's hope for him yet.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check this out passively. I hate that.
Hey there.
Anything else?
I
Nope, not until we get the next part of it. Okay. I'm gonna check for companion quests over on Dantooine. I don't think that I necessarily need to get that on tape, as it were. So if anything happens, I'll show it. Otherwise, we will resume once we head to Korriban to find Karf's son. Something happened immediately.
Ah, so we meet again, Canderous. It has been quite a long time.
Joggy?
Gonna take this guy out? Do you know?
He was a warrior under my command up to the Battle of Althir. But I thought...
You thought I was dead, didn't you? You thought all of us that you had sent on that attack had perished. You sent us to die in a foolish attack, while you directed your forces elsewhere. You broke from the Battle Clan and let us die for it, so that you could have the honor of being the first to kill the enemy commander.
We talked about that. Tough decisions are made in war, buddy.
That does not excuse what he did to us.
I did what was prudent at the time. If I had not done it, the battle would have...
The battle would have been won anyway. I am tired of your excuses, Canderous. I have spent years tracking you down since the clans were banished, and I will not rest until I've had my vengeance.
So, what you gonna do?
I challenge you, Canderous. I challenge you to fight the fight you fled that day above Althir, in the doomed seas of Tatooine. I will be waiting for you. I have spread the news of the challenge since I learned you had landed on this world. All the surviving Mandalorian clans know of what I do here, and that we shall meet on Tatooine to settle this debt of vengeance once and for all. If you fail to meet me there, you shall be stripped of all honor and forever cast out of our society. It will be you and me alone in the doomed seas of Tatooine. A final battle that can only end in death. I shall be waiting for you there, Canderous.
So I guess you're scared to fight you now. Comments?
I've been given a challenge I can't ignore. We've got to go to the dune seas of Tatooine, so I can find Jaggi and kill him for his insult to me.
So, you want to talk about why he's so mad at you?
This is between me and Jaggi. You don't have to get involved. If you're lucky, he might spill something before I spread him in a paste over the dunes. I've been given a challenge.
Can we talk about this?
This is between me and Jaggi. I've been given a...
We should get going.
The sooner we get...
Alright, well, that's Canderous' thing. I wonder if I shall find him a better whacking stick, or if that gaffy stick will do the job. Because, I mean, it's not a bad whacking stick. By any means. I don't know, Zalbar. Nah, that doesn't make sense. Hi, Jolie, you got more dialogue.
Got something on.
You never actually said why you wanted to come with.
No, I never did I?
Are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
You had a bed in your house.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters and the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Nah, I guess not.
There. Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you, but... I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
No, tell me more of what you see.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
So you're along as some kind of observer.
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo! Got something on...
I'm trying to get the companion quest loaded up, man. That means I don't want to miss it. And you gotta do this, like, a lot. I feel like Juhani has one. If not, it'll just tell me to talk to Jolie again. Fine, can I talk to Jolie again? You mentioned your adventuring days.
Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older.
So you weren't an adventurer then?
Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you?
But you've already said so much, I'm curious.
I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity. No staring at the old man, that's what the sign says, damn it. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history. Probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact.
You're right, I'd rather not be bored.
Well, that's a relief. Maybe an old man can finally get some peace around here. Now run along and do whatever you were doing already.
Chipping away at a mountain, apparently.
Got something on...
Any update, Johnny?
How may I be... What?
It's making him talk, so I gotta keep doing it. Carves this down. I don't think... Well, Bastila talked about their mother, or mother. Bleh. I mean, you wouldn't think so, but... Not this time.
Got something on...
You don't want to talk. Like, you gotta think the HK's quest is just... do the repairs, right? I'll just bring everyone. Somebody's gotta do something eventually, right? You know, this is all I'm gonna be doing for the next few minutes. Back to hiding the screen.
Ah, so you managed to come after all. I see you brought friends.
Spawned as a random
You
encounter.
brought some of your own as well.
Ha! Indeed I did. I foresaw that you might need help, so I arranged a distraction.
Came by my own will, if that matters.
I do not need to hear your excuses, Jedi. I know why he brought you.
Enough of this talk, Joggy. Let's do what we came here to do.
I ain't gonna stop you, have fun.
And you shall all die.
If you're bringing us into it, then you're giving me permission, and I don't think you want to do that. I mean, like, maybe you'll be tough, but I don't think so. So, Karf, let's try to give him his duel.
What?
Let's you and I not immediately body him. Because that's cheating. Canderous?
Yeah? How'd you like that?
Get in there, buddy.
That hurt, I bet.
Yeah, he ain't gonna last long.
How'd you like that?
Me, how dare I? You interfered. That said, I bludgeoned a hole in his head, so I guess there really wasn't any other way that would go.
Sure.
Well, that was a little anticlimactic. How you feeling?
I think this has affected me in ways I didn't anticipate. I think I'll need time to sort things out. Thanks for what you did. Whatever your intentions might have been. I just need time.
I got you, buddy. He's not currently lootable, and that distresses me greatly. Honestly, he came to fight you in a fucking shirt. Like, he saw you in armor. What was he expecting to have happen?
Yeah, what do you...
Have you had time?
This thing with Joggy, I I don't know. Give me some time and I'll be able to sort this out on my own. Is there some...
That's all you wanted.
Your choice.
Okay, well. Them not having anything bums me out. Oh well. Hunt some raid. Get a few hundred credits. Hit the kill button.
Here it is!
All the day. Good shot, me.
You asked for this!
We're not fighting fair anymore. Skull plates. Infinitely respawning XP bags with money inside. No, it's typically only 4 per, like, run-through. Yeah, no, the body's just that he didn't have anything. Bro rolled up to Canderous and was like, I'm gonna take you down with my stock blaster rifle. And then it broke whenever we killed his ass. Disappointing, honestly. Alright. Can I go back to the Heaven Hawk? I can, thank God.
Yeah, what do you...
Yeah, if you had your time?
This thing, is there...
No. Alright. Now that we've gone inside, have you had your time?
Yeah, what do you... This thing, is there...
Oh. Okay. To Korriban! Because I gotta help Garf with his actually actionable thing. You can't see these. I just remembered. All it is we're just heading up on the planet. It's a cutscene that shows the planet. I mean, I guess it's prettier than normal, but, like, that's it. Oh. Well, loading screen. Okay. I guess it tried to show off the star map thing. It's in a weird cave.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. There are some who believe Korriban is the birthplace of the Sith. This planet is an evil place. There are secrets here best left uncovered.
It looked like it was in a cave somewhere.
During the vision, I felt cold and trapped, almost as if I was buried alive. It felt like we were in some kind of tomb. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Won't the Sith recognize you?
Maybe you're right. Most of the Dark Jedi would only know me by name, but there are a few among them who might recognize my face. For the safety of our mission, I must remain on the Ebon Hawk while we are on this planet.
Okay. I could bring one of the other 2 Jedi that I have in the party with me. That would make tactical sense. I'm not gonna. I mean, Candace has some shit to work through. I could bring HK just for the funny. But Karf has a thing here. So. Let's just double soldier it. I am now full support. But I still have a frontliner. And I still have range damage. So everything's fine. Hello, Mr. Mechanic.
Nice to see the Hawk still in one piece.
You know the Hawk?
Ah, I've seen this little ship before plenty of times. Used to make runs for the Exchange, didn't it? Korriban's nice and remote. The kind of place the Exchange likes. You don't need to worry about me saying anything. I don't give a whit what you do with your ship. Smuggling's what the Hawk was made for, though.
Who are you?
Oh, nobody special.
Questions?
You sure can.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Okay, so there are people here that know the ship. Which is always a little bit double-sided whenever you take said ship from a kingpin. Hi there, Zerka. Another Jedi come to Korriban. Jedi come here often, do they? They leave the order all the time. Because we're winning. So I imagine. Since you're a regular, docking fees 25 credits. Is that really necessary though? You're cool, man. I'll be on my way.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Or they can.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. Alright, one more question. Though a lot of you is trying my patience. Alright, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Oh, of course, Shaldan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No, no, no. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows a weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong. No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah, I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should, You, Jedi, you're looking to get in the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Oh, this is rich.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Why are you asking me?
Please, tell him to let us go, I beg you.
Silence. Why not ask you? I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it fun. Come now, a decision, please.
Humiliation would be enough, right? They're not worth your time, are they?
You do? Perhaps having a bunch of hopefuls soiling themselves would be somewhat amusing. Let's see, shall we?
And now they live. And we don't have a righteous fury moment with the dude. Because that would be a very dumb thing to do, given that we're trying to infiltrate. Hi, Brie. What do you want her? You got connections? What sort of connections? Mandalorian weapons. Why do I need weapons? Because there's a bunch of evil idiots here. There. Can I see your merchandise? Crap. Got 5 warblades, which is just a weird thing. A 10,000k. 25% chance to stun. +3 upgrade up. That. Garf, I think this is a better pistol. It's expensive as hell, but we have the money. I'm gonna buy you it. Freighter crewman.
I'm just here on one of Zerka's...
Citizen.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
You should turn around and move along, kid. You don't want the trouble we'd give you.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that, hmm?
Am I supposed to care? I don't think there's any need for SGDTs. You can try to kill me. You fail. But you can try. I think that's a lot of responsibility for simple scum like you. I mean, you can try to do something dumb. It's not gonna work.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person. Do you not realize how many Sith are here in Dresde?
Not enough to save your sorry self.
Let me kill this one, Lasho. Let me do it.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us, make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Right. So, these two Mandalorians are out in the woods.
Go on.
One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing, and his eyes, they're glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his commander.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet!
He gasps. My partner has collapsed. I don't know what to do. After a moment, the commander responds. Calm down, I can help.
And then?
First, let's make sure your partner's dead. There's a silence, then a blaster shot's heard. Back on the communicator, the Mandalorian says, okay, now what?
Kid, maybe you should try juggling next time.
Shut the fuck
It
up,
would be
Parf.
more realistic if the commander just shot them both.
We're getting there.
Too funny.
Good one!
Yes, I suppose that wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
The big guy was gonna beat you to death with a wooden stick. He did it moments ago to something much larger. Hey Carf, let's go upgrade that new blaster of yours just in case shit gets ugly. So what the merchandise do you offer? Why so? Bunch of Sith. The connections. It's where someone was like... There's a sub-quest that connects to the Ebon Hawk specifically here. I just don't recall where it begins. Like that secret chamber that we looked at earlier. That we can't open without the code. Somebody has the code. I don't remember who or where. Just what's inside. Ranged. Heavy pistol. Upgrade. We need a energy cell. Can we steal one of these? We can't. Can we only steal one of those? We're really low on energy cells. Where the fuck? Ah, there's one in the blaster and there's one in Earth's. But the problem is, Bendak shit is now just worse. Lower your critical range. Give you another plus to hit. Up your damage die. Or at least up the number of damage die, 1 out of 2. Even more. Even more. 6 to 19 on a shot's not at all. Yeah, 8 to 21. Just better. Woohoo! Do I really want to min-max it? Because, realistically, The other thing, like these weird things, have a good chance to stun. So I could just leave the big blaster in his main hand, put something that stuns in his offhand, and just never have to fight anything ever again. Nah, we'll go with damage for right now. I need to put my belt on. Do I just have another one of these? Sure. Be immune to mind things. Yeah, I just have another one. Cool. Now I'm stronger. I'm sure one of these idiots is gonna give you a reason to use your blaster carve, but thus far, they've all managed not to die. Which is kind of the entire point. Citizen?
One of my friends in Zerka said they've been driven off Idian by those Wookiee.
Oh, entertainment can be found at the local cantina, provided by Zerka, of course.
Of course.
I suppose you've heard about Terrace being destroyed. The Republic must have pushed the Sith into it, that's what...
I've had 2 friends killed by the Sith already.
Ugh.
Must be some...
I can't wait to get back to the core systems. This planet is dangerous with all...
Something you need?
Oh, you have talk. Who you be?
Nobody you need to know.
Why would you want to get into the Academy?
Why? Why? That's really a dumb question. To become a Sith, of course. To wield the greatest power in the galaxy.
Why not join the Jedi?
Ha! They're weaklings. Not worth anyone's attention. It's the Sith that are going to conquer the galaxy, after all.
So what do you think your chances are?
I don't know. I've been here for a few days now, and the Sith still haven't paid me any attention. Suppose I should consider myself lucky. I've heard of some of the prospects getting killed. Still, it's all a test, and I'll just have to be strong.
How does somebody get in?
Well, you have to impress one of the Sith. The final decision rests with Yuthura Ban, however. She's the one who decides exactly which of us get into the Academy or not. I've been hanging out hoping she'll come by and notice me, to be honest.
Where is this Yuthura Ban?
Usually she's in the Academy, but sometimes she comes out into the colony to look for prospects. If she's in the colony, she can usually be found in the cantina, but not always. She's one of the most powerful Sith in the Academy, I hear.
Alright, I'll be on my way.
Yeah, go on.
Why you gotta be me? Hi, Rep.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely. Well, what can you do? Sorry. Was there something you needed?
What you guys doing on here on Korriban?
We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
Zerka's working specifically with the Sith?
Well, why not? This is Sith space now, and the company has to survive regardless of who is in charge. The Republic, the Sith, the economy has to keep going. Now, was there anything else?
So long as the lightning flows. Colony questions?
Certainly.
What do you know about the Academy?
Not much. The Sith are a rather secretive lot, and they don't allow many into the Academy. I hear they claim that Korriban was inhabited long ago by other Sith, but no one really knows if that's true. The planet is certainly uninhabited outside of Dresde, and always has been.
Who's allowed in?
Only prospective students. We get many who come here each year hoping to get picked. Many are simply considered too weak, I'm afraid. I understand there is one main person amongst the Sith who decides which students are worthy. Yuthura Ban, I believe her name is.
Alright, I'll be going.
Do come. I suppose you've heard about the destruction of Taurus, yes? Awful business, that. Zerka lost a fortune there. Not that the Sith care.
How mean? What do you have to offer?
You certainly can.
Exarchoon's light battlesuit, you say? Blah blah blah. Senegar, still another blah blah. Nothing upgradable. Craft holy battlesuit. That's a lot of words. It's resistant to a lot of things. Heavy armor. Yeah, got a lot of armors. Targeting optics. They give you feats to make things better at shooting. Urbine ocular enhancer. Bond gauntlets. Make you very good at demolitions for 1500. Things I already have. Sif regenerator. Looks like it just gives you a regen of 2. I mean, that's not bad. It's just really expensive. A +6 to demolitions is not bad at all. But I don't really have a lot of money right now. I do. I absolutely do. I have over 10k, but like, I just bought something that was 10k. So you were on the Ebonhawk? Yes. You got the shipment? What are you talking about? Davik's dead. I stole it from him. Have you seen such a thing requiring a code? I may have what's worth to you. 1,000 credits or more. I can take a look. Code is red 47. Alright. Hi, Candace. That was a little close, buddy. I'll go look for it. I know where it is. I'll go get it. Matter of fact, I'll fast travel over there. Now we are here. Compartment. Red 47. And now we have a smuggler's hatch. And I have the spice. Is that actually an item? Like, could I sell it? Or is it like a gaffy stick? Where I can't actually sell it, except for the people that want it. I'm gonna assume I can't actually sell it except for the person that wants it. Also, I believe it would be prudent for me to not be walking around with lightsabers right now. So just for the sake of it, equip this double blade. That way they don't know. I need to get myself a rifle. There might be a rifle on Yavin. Otherwise I have to take HKs, and that just feels wrong. But I'm assuming the fact that I had a lightsaber is why people keep going, it's a Jedi, because I'm battle armor. Like, there's no Jedi robe bullshit going on. I have this space. 1,000 in exchange for the spikes? Well, that was with Davik. I don't work for him. Might I be interested in earning more credits? Maybe, tell me more. A hut on Tatooine wants a box that he's supposed to get in exchange for the spice. 2,000 credits is to agreed upon some. What happens if I open the box? Do not open the box. But, like, is it a bomb? It's not a bomb. But don't open it. Why don't you bring it to him? But you already have a ship and a thingy. Where can I find this Amada? Somewhere in Anchorhead. It's a hut. You'll find him. Make it 3K and you have a deal. Smuggling. The highest rates for the best. Bring it to him. Alrighty. They're loading a box of candors. It's too close.
What do you want?
Are you okay?
I'm trying to get into the Sith Academy. Around here they call us hopefuls.
Why would you want to get in there?
Well, that's the only way to become a Sith, isn't it? In the Academy you learn to use the Force.
If you're Force sensitive, I'll be on my way.
Alright.
Like, it doesn't work that way.
When one of the Sith thinks you're ready for the Academy, he gives you a medallion. I wish I had one of those.
I suppose you've heard about Terrace.
Total lap car. You look like someone who wants to play Bazak. I don't think we put one of those on screen for a while. Sure. Let's play. 100 credits, chump change for Pazak players. Really it is, like they typically go around like 120 plus. Which I mean isn't much more than 100, but still. How does RNG want to play today? Mean. At least they're doing better this time. Let's just make it a 20. Tie. Sad. Them going second is actively bad for me. Because, like, mathematically speaking, I'm a lot more likely to bust than they are. Because if you bust, it doesn't matter what the next person would get. They stood on an 18. So I just need to make this a 19. You maybe give me a 10. You... I'm not that mad. Stand on a 19. Watch him get a 20. Okay, not that bad. 13. You stood on an 18. You bitch. I rewind time to undo my past failures. It's the only way to play. Rig the game. Excuse me. Alright, Mika. Anything that you need. You know something about the Ebon Hawk. People buy things, they're great. Anything interesting going on? Nothing that he knows about. Sith Academy. Okay, cool. No selling things for you. It seems like she isn't here. Hooray! Random things.
Greetings, friend. Fellow pilot, are you? Wouldn't mind taking a spin in the Ebon Hawk myself. Sleek ship, that one.
Does everyone here know about the Ebon Hawk?
In a small colony like this, everyone knows everyone's business.
It's better than thinking too much about all the Sith lurking about here. The Hawk's been in and out of here for ages, and out-of-the-way starport is a good place for, privateers. Not saying you are one.
And if I am?
Wouldn't make any difference to me. Just wish I had a ship like that myself.
In case you're forgetting, partner, they don't exactly want us talking about their business.
Who cares about them? I've seen some of those things they're digging up in those ruins in the valley. Pretty creepy, if you ask me.
What have they been digging up?
Weird artifacts. Looks like alien stuff. Maybe aliens lived on Korriban a long time ago. Who knows?
Don't be stupid. I was talking to one of those Sith and he said there are tombs there dating back to when the Sith were here in ancient times.
There were Sith here in ancient times? Sounds like he was feeding you a line. Korriban's only been settled for a short time.
So says you. He said the planet was settled by the Sith a long time ago. And then they all left or something. Those tombs are really important to them.
Tombs, eh? That makes the stuff they send us even creepier. Wish I didn't have to haul it around.
Where do they take these things?
We used to haul everything to Terrace, and the Sith would take it off our hands there. Not sure where we'll be bringing it now.
You have any of the artifacts?
No, we're not due for another shipment for at least another week.
And the excavations are where?
It's in a valley on the surface, beyond some mountains to the east. No land route. That's why they have us fly in.
Shows what you know. The Academy has a route through the mountain. That's how all their students get to the excavation site.
Well, regardless, the Sith don't let anybody near that valley. Even when we land, they watch us like a Drabarian hawk and want us gone quickly.
So nobody could just sneak in via ship?
Not a chance. You'd be better off sneaking through the Academy if you want to go to the valley.
Ha! Now that'd be a sight to see.
I'll be going.
Sure thing. Good flying, friend.
Well, it's weird that she wasn't at the bar. Let's check out outside. I think I just remembered my game having a skip around here. Like a bad spot on a disc. That's a horrible feeling. Hi, Protocol Droid.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
Three prospects. Meckel.
Leave me be.
Are you one of the stuff from the Academy?
Isn't that obvious? You must be very sharp to possess such an astute sense of perception. Obviously deaf, however, since I asked you to leave.
Ask you some questions.
No, you may not. I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun. Now get lost before I teach you a lesson. Leave me be.
Can I ask you some questions?
No, you may. Leave me be.
Can I ask you some questions?
No, you may not.
Hi there, Mr. Guard.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
Is that how you typically say please? I've been sent to speak with the master.
No one gets it.
Fair enough. You will let me inside. Nah. What's this medallion you mentioned?
It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the Academy. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Yuthura Ban, who I believe is in the cantina. It is she who decides which hopefuls enter the Academy.
Alright, I'll be going.
On your way.
Well, that guy's dead.
Please, don't hurt me. I am too weak with hunger. Please.
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion and Mikkel's beatings.
Do you have any sense in your head? Please don't distract me. I have to stand at attention. What are you doing? He was told to stand, prove that they were worthy, then to be in, let in. They've been there for days. What you up to this? I'll leave you to it.
You'll get...
This guy looks like he's about to fall over.
Please.
That guy did fall over.
Is there something...
You Mikkel.
And what if I...
Why are you making those guys stand over there?
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. A Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
So this isn't a real test for them, then?
Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
Oh, what a sweet guy. He should get the Sith Congeniality Medal.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
Here he goes. Well, he left. You want to talk now?
You talk to Mikkel? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything?
He's never gonna let you in, buddy.
Oh, no. All this for nothing.
And down.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy. Just a few hours longer. Just a few hours, surely. Leave. Just...
You were talking to Mikkel. What did he tell you? He said your final test is to attack that guard. No, he's not gonna let you in, buddy. Good luck with that. Sure you want to stand here alone? Alright. You can starve to death on your own 2 feet, I guess. Well, that's Korriban. Also, Karf, it seems like your son is in the academy, not just part of it.
What do you need?
Want to talk? Not until we find his son. You know, it's weird that they don't recognize Karf Onasi, hero of the Republic. Where the fuck is Euphora? Oh, there she is. Was she there before? I don't think so. Let's do a quick side quest. We will be back. And then we'll do Korriban stuff. Oh, look, people trying to die.
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the academy.
Free medals.
So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
And lightsabers. Are you sure you want to die?
That's pretty funny. Why should we be scared of you?
You want to find out? I need the medals. And also, I want to show off my new move.
You know it.
I know I will.
Have fun, Gandris. But, we no longer have Whirlwind. But we do have Wave. Wave does something silly. It knocks everybody on their ass. It's a big, friendly AoE. Me, you wanna not get stuck. And most people, strangely, are bad at dex saves, which is what this is. And I can just spam the fucking thing. It's basically guaranteed stuns. It's kinda fucked. Oh no, they tripped. Oh no, they tripped again. Thank you for the credits. Brady medallion. Eh. Eh. 7 whole credits. Man, that's all you had? Again. Silly fools.
Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me. Please! You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Let's just see. See? I have the power to do anything!
Kudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Sniveling fool! Like you would ever belong beside me in the academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, human, just keep walking, because you want some of the same.
We can compare. Bring it on.
I am a Sith now. My power is supreme. Prepare to die.
Really, it'd be far worse for them just to leave this kind of idiot in the ranks. But let's not do him the favor. And now that you're choking, let's also stun you.
Down you go!
Because you don't get to die pretty. And I got another medallion. And another Bondar, which I think are the stunning crystals. So that's pretty cool. You doing okay, Bree? Doing good. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah. Life is cheap here, isn't it? I finally have enough force levels to where I have a good number of force points. I can just spam shit. And I can spam wave and kill, which are both rude as hell. Add into that the, oh no. Okay, never mind. We still only have one red one, and it's mine. I could give somebody else that Bondar. I think Jolie doesn't have like anything special on his blade, but let's hold off for now. Do we want to deliver what is obviously a bomb to the hut? Like, do we care if the hut blows himself up? I kinda don't. But I want to look at the box. Box. I want to open the box. Because it's always cool to see extra things. Hi there, Ricotton. I like your chair. Somebody else comes into my prison. It's been a long time, but now a few months have been here. Human biped, mostly water. I suppose you'll have to do. Have to do for what? For a body, of course. So then this is a prison and your mind was trapped here, and now you think you can steal my body. So then this is a prison then. During a row earlier. Have there been others besides me?
Tonerana no prata donka serce dom ta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kinkuno ba mulira chikon.
They ran out into the white. There were like 3 other guys, but they ran that way and they've probably gone absolutely insane. Sheer curiosity, what'd you do to get imprisoned? He led a rebellion, many of his kind died. They said he was responsible. And there's no way out? There is a way out, and they know of it. Well, if you do get out, your body's probably dead. You can't go into my body without me agreeing, and I can't go back without him agreeing. So what do you suggest? Competition between us both. You win, you go, I win, I go. What kind of competition do you mean? An exchange of riddles. What are the rules?
Tonerana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes toma. Ne shakshi lorja king kachicho ita hodonga. Yin king kuno ba mulira chiko.
Riddles are riddles, don't you agree? I don't have much of a choice, do I?
Jashak bogra unwa cheska nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato. Kava tompa culpa ye moka pata. Bonanai kachu. Jebedwana ni bobo.
Listen, if it seems like he's moving fast, it's because he's had a lot of time to think of this scenario. Time for the thing. Time for the riddle. Until I am measured, I am not known, yet how you miss me when I have flown. Flown and missing sounds of time. He thinks that maybe he should have spent his time thinking of harder riddles. My turn. Thank you, Gollum. / Bilbo. What has roots as nobody sees is taller than the tree. Up it goes and yet never grows. It totally does grow, just over like a lot of time. Not growing is just a thing that we don't get to see because of our limited lifespans. If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. If you lose me, nothing will matter. He says the answer is heart. The next one. I never was, yet always will be. I am never seen, yet always come. I can carry nothing, yet hold much for some. Is that tomorrow? I got it. You heard me before, yet you hear me again. Then I die until you call me again. It's an echo. Who makes it has no need of it, who buys it has no use of it, and who uses it has no knowledge of it. I mean a grave, because then the grave digger doesn't do it. Person that buys it's typically not the person that died. except when it is, because it totally sometimes is. And he uses it, has no knowledge of it. You're technically right. The buying thing's a little weird. Sometimes that's not like a constant, dude. Like that basically is specifically? I don't know. Whenever somebody dies unexpectedly, and other people have to take care of it. Anyway, Gray. My turn. What has roots as nobody sees is taller than the trees. Up, up it goes, and yet never grows. It's a mountain. I'm always hungry. I must always be fed. The finger I lick will soon turn red. It is flame. He wasn't sure if we blistered like he did, but he managed it anyway. You can see nothing else when you look in my face. I will look you in the eye, and I will never lie. You can see it's the answer is your reflection, by the way. Ready to return to your body? Before I go, what's your name? He's forgotten. I could find some other way to get you out of here. He doesn't think so. He's pretty sure his people must be gone in order for him to even be in a state where he's as loose as he seems to be. He'll just wait for somebody who's not as good at riddles to come here. I could destroy your prison once I'm out, if you want. Doesn't want to die yet. Alrighty, I'm ready. Don't worry, I'm sure someone else will be along before you know it. Alright, I'm ready to get out of here. No XP. Just a potentially life-ending scenario. Box doesn't seem to be active anymore. Maybe it can only be used once by each owner. Hey, Sasha, no looking at the box. You hear me? Box bad. Box very bad. Come out speaking Raktashan. Raktashan? Is there an S or an H? Say new dialogue, Jolie?
Got something.
Have it up. Fit. Goodbye. Okay, let's go deliver to Hut his magic box, where they'll probably start speaking a language within moments. It'll be great. Back to fucking Tatooine.
Incoming fighters. Incoming fighters.
Oh no. Got it. Please come in front of me. It takes so long to turn the mouse. Ignore the fact that that happened just above Caribbean space. You feel better yet, Candace? We've done some space hopping.
Yeah, what are you...
What are your thoughts?
This thing, is it...
He doesn't know.
You're...
I should bring you with me. You and Johnny. Okay.
What the hell is your kind doing here? Bad enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking KOTOR on this world too?
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
You can kick his ass if you want. Do not seek to aggravate us.
Ooh, big man. The Jedi shooting his mouth off from behind a lightsaber, or whatever you're carrying. Hiding behind your pet cat there. And a woman at that. We should have exterminated all you KOTOR when we had the chance.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What? You?
You know each other?
This doesn't concern you, Jedi trash. Now where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
Hey Candace, you want to crack some skulls? She's her own person.
Now don't be so selfish. We both know KOTOR aren't real people anyway. The females make amusing pets, but the males should be put down like the animals they are. I remember one time on Taurus.
What? What did you say?
What are you saying?
What did you do on Taurus, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you are. So easy. Then I saw one of the females on the auction block. But those darn Jedi.
It was you.
What? Me? Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little KOTOR I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me.
You were buying KOTOR slaves?
When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the KOTOR, I developed an appreciation for these creatures. They make excellent servants if properly trained. You Jedi act all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species.
Like yourself?
The Sith at least let their feelings show on the outside.
You? My homeworld.
Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is fair.
You owe me the money for... You only hurt her if I let her go. She is not for sale. Bro, she's not for sale.
And I will see you dead for what you have done to my people.
Hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
I think she has the right of it.
Yes, we will. No. I must not fall prey to the dark side again. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes. Say no to the dark side, but I will have you yet. Ha!
Disappeared. Holy fuck, we were fighting a ghost. Edja, honey, you want to talk?
My KOTOR blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free. I cannot stand still while I think about it, but But I will not give in to the dark side either. He will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. Me. If we could find him first, then he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us. My KOTOR blood.
You have a plan on finding him first?
Yeah, what are you... Is there...
I tried. Well, we found that, but despite my best efforts, we weren't allowed to just remove the problem before it became a problem. Oh well. When have we ever cared about the number of people that died?
Too complacent. If they let Terrace fall...
The only hut I remember is the one here at the swoop registration. Hey, you. I have a box sent by Lurs. You open the box. Does it make a difference? Expect a little more for transporting dangerous goods. Alright, thank you. Alright. That's all you got. Thanks for the credits. I can turn off the subtitles in the options menu. Ah, yes. I love not having subtitles when shit like that happen. Just because I'm worried that something might occur whenever we head either through that door or whenever we land on Korriban. No, we're okay. Okay. I guess How do I want to do this? Because now I need Juhani with me.
Yeah, what are you... This thing with Jog is...
And I don't know when his is gonna jog. Karf specifically needs to be on Korriban. Want to talk about it? We're back in the ship. Nope. Okay. Shot in the dark, you got anything?
How can I help?
Absolutely not.
Then I suggest...
Alrighty then. Hour and a half. We're long, but I'll call that an episode. Whoa. Whenever we hit the record button again, I'll be back on Korriban. I see no reason to include a black screen in the recording, other than this one.